shipping to you. Kauffie, Kauffie company, yeah, oh yeah, it's the Kauffie company. Whoa, it's the Kauffie company. Whoa, Kauffie,
Good early afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill. That is the Kauffie Company. We're live early again, and we'll be going like we did yesterday for an extra half hour because we've got a lovely raiding party from the wonderful man that is Mr. Sava from Football Heritage TV. So thank you very much, Sava, for the raid. I don't have anything to talk about. There is a new coaching team been announced. It is really warm today. And we need to remind you that it is Wednesday, the 8th of April, and it's going to be, the current temperature is a lovely 23 degrees centigrade, but it's going to hit 25 today. So that's a very warm day. Very warm day today. We got some football we can talk about. We had the Champions League last night. Really good game between Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. That man, Harry Kane, at it again. What a player that man is. I'm gonna be a typical Tottenham fan. Oh, are we going backwards or are we going? Let's go there. Let's go there because I don't like the sun. Harry Kane needs to win the Ballon d'Or. If Harry Kane does not win the Ballon d'Or this year, football is a disgrace. I'm going here. I'm going full delusional. Harry Kane has to win the Ballon d'Or this year. That man is just the man. He's the man. He's the best. He's the man. I love Harry Kane. The guy is just the best striker on the planet. I mean, that goal yesterday he scored, you think, oh, it's quite simple. It's a 1-2 between Gnabry and what was it? Elise and Gnabry. Good little bit of intricate passing. And Harry Kane is just Harry Kane. He's always in exactly the right position to just put it in the back of the net, and you can't save it. He's the man. He's the best. He's just the best. He's the best in the world. He's the best in the world at what he does. He is just the greatest, and I absolutely love Harry Kane. And let's say hello to everyone that's in the chat, because I know I've upset Angus already. But it's fine. Arsenal had a good result yesterday. Didn't play well at all, I would say, from the bit I saw. They didn't play well, but they got a win, and that's all that matters away from home in the Champions League. Let's see who's in the house to take us through the show. We've got Ryan G, the Wolves Meister. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Everyone, get your OK Jersey Wolves shirt this week for the Wolves game on Friday. Big up the Wolves. It's only a game. Why you have to be mad? He's a good guy. I love that. I love that meme. How much for a coffee? Depends on the coffee, buddy. We have Ryan G. It's a coffee company. Blah, 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 blah. Angus is in the house. I'm big up, Benny boy. Hope you're well. I'm really good, mate. I'm really happy when it's sunny. I'm happy when it's sunny. The weather's lovely. The air conditioning is set just so. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Absolutely lovely. 21, lovely. Day of sunshine. 100%. We have Mr. M saying Wenger out. Yes, Harry Kane should win the Ballon d'Or over Lamine Yamal. 100%. 100%. He is just the guy. The guy. Darren Johnson's in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Ian Ferguson, our first YouTube member, clocking in for the day. Good to see you, buddy. We have Ryan G. Good to Elise. Elise's a top player. He's a top player. We have Mr. Jason Belt. We are early indeed. YouTube member, good to see you. We are half an hour early and we're going to finish half an hour later because Sava gave us a raid. And we don't want to let people wait. There's 73 people in the chat. So thank you to the 73 people that are watching us over other YouTube channels. It's fantastic. We have Danny Kiriakou. Danny, if you're around and you want to come on and have a chat about something, always welcome, mate. Always welcome you, YWC. Fraud with a top knot. Fraud in every way, shape, or form. I'm poking the bear so he comes on and we can just call each other frauds. Danny's my mate. I miss Danny. I miss Danny when he was living here full time and we could just go for a beer and just call each other frauds for an hour. Brilliant. Yes, he is. Kane has to win it. 100% Danny. Elise's quality, isn't he? He is quality. Absolutely quality. Top player. Kane has to win it, but he won't. We got James is in the house. We got James. Good to see you, buddy. Saying early start. Yes, early start indeed. Kane is the best player on the planet, and that's just the reality. Sissoko and Skippy are a close second and third. 100%. Craig O'Sullivan from the Guardians of the Pombo. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Kane will be in the conversation, that's for sure. Exceptional season. He's just the best. Harry Kane, ole, ole, ole. Harry again, ole, ole. He's just the man. He's the man. He's just the best. He needs to win. See how on the World Cup. It's no good scoring all his goals and never winning. But it's not all his fault, is it? It's not all his fault. If Bayern Munich get through... Because Arsenal are starting to wobble, aren't they? They're starting to wobble a bit. If they can regain that zen, they'll start winning games of football again. But you can get at them. You can get at them. German league isn't a farmers league. It's just silly. It's silly. Bayern Munich, if they were in the Premier League, would win it. Bayern Munich would win the Premier League. Possibly not this year. But if they had the team they had in the Premier League, they would win the Premier League. With Elise, with Musiala, with Serge Gnabry, with Goretzka, with Manuel Neuer in goal. If they were in the Premier League, they would batter teams. They would batter them with the talent they've got. Let's not wind each other up. Meant the cheapest one. It's not the cheapest one. We played shit. We got the win. 100% is all that matters. Oh, good to see ya. Good to see ya, homie. 4 days, mate. 4 days. 4 days. But Yamal's going to win the World Cup. Are better than England. I'm not so sure that Spain will win the World Cup, to be honest. They might do. I'm not so sure. Big up the coffee beans. Yes, lol. I miss getting beers with Danny Kiriakou. I miss getting beers with Danny. Elise is the modern day Robin. Top player, mate. Absolutely. I'll send Danny the link, and if he's it's still what's it called? WhatsApp still loading. WhatsApp still loading. Kane won't win because he's English. Possibly. We can get Bayern Munich defensively, and you can get any team. Yeah, it's a disgrace, isn't it? 68% of the league are foreign. The Premier League is a farmers' league. The Premier League is a farmers' league. Man City have won it, what is it, 6 years in a row? It's a farmers' league. Oh, no, it was 5 years in a row, wasn't it? Was it 5? I can't remember. Go look at Richie's strike rate. Haaland is top, then it's Richie. Joint second with João Pedro. Huh? Huh? The Guardians of the Pombo are here. The Guardians of the Pombo are here, actually. I wouldn't go that far. Old man Neuer. Oh, Neuer is a Rolls Royce, that man. Rolls Royce. 40 years old and he's still putting in performances. I wish we had a 40-year-old man like Neuer in goal. Might actually... he's never scored more than... He's only scored 13 goals in a Premier League season, though, Ashley. So, I'm a man that likes the passion of Richarlison. I like the passion of Richarlison. And I don't want to upset my buddy Craig O'Sullivan because he's the leader of the Guardians of the Pombo. There are levels to it. Going from Harry Kane to Richarlison. No. It's a farmers' league. You get access to all the best players. It's not a farmers' league. It's not a farmers' league. No. The best striker in the league, it's only a game. Where did the best striker in the Premier League come from? It's silly. It's silly. Last night, Raya showed why he's one of the best in the world. He's a very good keeper. I still don't think he's world class, but he's very, very capable keeper. Premier League has been always been. It's always been. It's either Man United dominating and Chelsea. City have cheated to them titles. Possibly. Well, if he doesn't finish. Passion doesn't win you trophies. No, it doesn't. Boys. Allow that. He's never... Nah. Chris Wood has scored more goals in a Premier League season than Richarlison, and I like Richarlison. Richarlison played with Harry Kane and Son Heung-min and other good players. There's a reason. Richarlison is a great goal scorer. No, he's a scorer of great goals, but he's not a great goal scorer. Richarlison will do what he did at the World Cup and that scissor kick. He will do stuff like that, but he will not score your tap-ins every week. That's the difference between someone like Harry Kane and someone like Richarlison. Harry Kane scores every type of goal, even if it's down to just a tap-in off the arse. He's always in the right place at the right time. And I like Richarlison. He's not good enough. And he's in there for the fight. I don't think he's world class, but he's in that. He's just in that bracket below, just about. I wasn't being rude. Yeah, you boys, just yeah. Ashley's just saying a million things. I'm gonna skip half of them. When Richie shows up, he shows up 100%. He's not shit. He's just average, and it's okay to be average. He's average. He scores an average amount of goals. He's got a really poor injury record. His maximum goals in the league is 13. That's just the way it is. He's the occasional scorer of great goals. Happens in other leagues as well. I think we all need to calm down the chat. I think we need to... Nah. Big up the Mod 5. Good to see you, Mark. Hopefully you're well. Tell me you've never watched this channel without telling me you've never watched this channel. Oh, I've got to do it. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, FBL Mind. I'm sorry. It's a welcome. It's a welcome thing. Oh, we're going to be joined by Brian. But before Brian jumps in, we're going to jump. Before Brian jumps in, where is it? Where is it? I'm going to have to do it. Why are you so upset, spaghetti? I've never heard that before. I've never heard that before. But Brian.
Yeah.
Aki, welcome back to the show. 2 days in a row. 2 days in a row. We're joined by Mr. Daigle himself. Correct. And we might even be joined by Danny Kiriakou of all people.
Bloody hell. Bloody hell. I just want to mention the thing where I don't know who said it, but I've got a feeling it may have been Angus. Was it Angus that said Harry Kane went to a Farmers League?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
He didn't.
Okay. Whoever said that, what I will say, and I've said this since he's gone, what makes me laugh on this Harry Kane thing going to Germany, it's a Farmers League, it's a Farmers League. But when Arsenal sign Aubameyang, when Arsenal go and sign Aubameyang, oh, he's quality in Germany. He's incredible. Germany, he done so well in Germany. He'll be quality. When Jadon Sancho or Jude Bellingham goes there, the way this footballing world goes on about this, Harry Kane's gone to Germany. Is Bayern Munich, like Paris Saint-Germain, the biggest club? Absolutely, by a million miles. But you cannot call the German league a Farmers League. And when German players
Brian, who is the best striker in the Premier League?
What, right now?
In the Premier League.
Right now, Erling Haaland.
Where did Manchester City sign him from?
Yeah, very good. Very good. Very good.
The Premier League is a yeah. Brian, yeah. I might even change the title of the show, a Harry Kane Lover-thon, because that man is untouchable for me, Brian. I love that man.
He is the best.
I love that man.
He is the best player in the world, and everyone else is just arguing for second. It's simple.
He is the best player in the world currently, in my opinion,
without a doubt.
Of course, soon the best player in the world will be Lamine Yamal, in my opinion, because I think that kid is a freak. That kid is a freak, and if he does fall off, then Barcelona have players like Pedri, Gavi. You've obviously got Vitinha at PSG, who's just class.
Yep.
You got players along those. No, You're wrong. I'm sorry, Angie boy. I love you, mate. You're wrong.
Not this season. This season, Harry Kane, big up, Psycho, and big up to all who win. So yeah, for me, Harry Kane, this season is on another level compared to anyone. It's not even close.
I've never seen this. By the way, Brian, I've never seen this person in my chat before.
No,
unless they've changed their name, in which I apologise, but they have never been in this show before.
I've seen Sava bring up that photo before, but I've never seen this person in this chat.
No.
Personally.
Moderators. There's a few moderators. Have you ever seen FPL Mind in my chat before? I've got a few moderators in the chat. There's a few of them.
Yep.
100% Ghost. 100%. If we had Harry Kane in our team, we might be 16th.
No. Harry Kane is just there's no look. A lot of fans will say Spurs fans are saying this because of bias. Big up, Jeff. Big up,
Jeff. Big up, Adrian. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well.
The chat as well. So big up to Mark and right. I love Ryan, Wolves fan Ryan. I do love him.
I love him. I love the chat. We love the chat.
Can I just say to Ryan, personally, on behalf of all Spurs fans, please, please, please smash the shit out of West Ham on Friday.
Please. And you got to
Please.
sing the West Ham song, don't we?
I-
Please. No, we got to sing the Beatles song.
yeah, we're not
Big
singing
up
West
the
Ham.
Beatles.
Please, please, please.
Everyone get your Wolves shirts at okjersey.com and you can use the coupon code SAVA for 8% off to support Football Heritage TV because I'm not buying a real one. Let's face it, I'm not buying a real Wolves shirt.
Yeah. You look at
No, no, Angus.
No, Angus.
We're
Angus.
saying that Kane is the best in the world because he's ridiculous.
Angus, I'm going to end this conversation.
I've prior experience of watching this man with my own eyes. Every week, he's just class.
Angus, I'm just going to shoot your argument down here, right now, because you know full well, if anyone asks me who is the best player in the Premier League of all time, without a doubt, it's Thierry Henry, who's a filth player. So, mate, I don't say it just because you're going against it just because he was a Spurs player. I could
big up Rodders. Big up Rodders, you plonker.
Oh, mate, I forgot he changed his name to Hugh Des. Rodders, big up, brother. But when it comes to
Rodders, you plonker.
When it comes to the Premier League, I'll openly admit it's a filth player. Without a doubt, the most incredible player, devastating player that's ever played in the Premier League, in my opinion. Whilst he was here, no one can touch him. The reason you won't say Harry Kane is the best player in the world is because he played for us. And you've just proved your point with your last comment. That you've just proved it.
I'm sorry, Angus. Take your opinion away. Look at Harry Kane, how good he is.
Mate, Harry Kane's been there 3 seasons.
If he went to any team in the world right now, he would be their best player.
Mate,
if he went to Barcelona, he'd be their best player. And that's including you. If he went to PSG, he'd be their best player.
Mate,
if he went to Real Madrid, he'd be their best player. If he goes to any of the top teams, he's their best player.
Let me just add to this.
He's the best.
He's the record goal scorer for Tottenham Hotspur. He's the record goal scorer for England. He's only been at Bayern Munich for 3 years. And think of all the players Bayern Munich have had, and he's already in their top 10 of all-time goal scorers. He's been there 3 years. Yeah. The guy is an absolute machine. And it's not just his goals. If people want to watch his passing and his creating and his defending, he is all over. Even Bayern Munich fans that say we had Lewandowski for years and years.
He's better than Lewandowski. Yeah. He's better. He's better. And I love Lewandowski. I love Lewandowski as a player. Adrian's in the house, and he had the absolute privilege, and some of the older fans in the chat have had the privilege of watching Glenn Hoddle play, who's probably Tottenham's best ever footballer. As a footballer, not goal scorer, just as a pure footballer, you would obviously say Paul Gascoigne. The passes that Harry Kane can do are on Paul Gascoigne and Glenn Hoddle level, and he's been Harry Kane up front, scoring 30, 40, 50 goals.
No,
50 goals.
If I'm honest, Harry Kane passing is better than Gaza. In my whole time of watching
Jesus, we can't clip this on this chat. No, record the screen. Record this.
No. Listen, that's what I do. I'll speak to you. Gaza is an overall taking players on with pure class and ripping teams apart. Gaza could do single-handedly. Harry Kane did it single-handedly with his finishing. What I will say, Glenn Hoddle is the best passer this football club has ever seen. The next person that I put is Tom Huddleston. Tom Huddleston's passing range was absolutely outstanding. Harry Kane's passing is...
you know what? We're gonna have a domestic. We're gonna have a domestic. I think Harry Kane's passing is better than Tom Huddleston's. I think it's better.
Mate,
in context, because Tom Huddleston is a born and bred midfielder. Harry Kane is a striker, dropping deep into that and then putting in passes that are taking on an entire team as a striker and then putting a 90-yard diagonal that's pinpoint. Then it goes up the pitch and he scored. He's just an animal.
Yeah, it's not. Listen, it's not domestic. Like I said, Harry Kane is elite passing. So yeah, it's what he can do with the football is absolutely outstanding.
It's mind blowing.
But
Best
like I
ever
said,
partnership in the Premier League history, Brian. In terms of goals and assists, in him and Sonny.
Yep.
Every record. He's just breaking record after If Harry Kane wasn't so good a person, and I'm going to say this, Harry Kane is an absolute golden diamond. If he was if he was like an egotistical world class player, like the likes of Zlatan Ibrahimovic, a Ronaldo in his day, he would have left Spurs on a dime and go to a Man City, and he'd be winning all these titles. The reason he's not won anything is because he was at Spurs. The reason Harry Kane didn't win was because of Spurs. The reason Spurs didn't win wasn't Harry Kane.
Can I just say I've just seen the most ridiculous comment I've ever seen in all my life of YouTube.
This one?
Yes. He can score 1 million goals and still win nothing. That is, Ashley, I don't know who you are, but congratulations. Because if any player scored that amount of goals, they'd win everything.
Yes, they would.
Like literally.
They wouldn't lose a single game.
No, exactly.
They wouldn't lose a single game.
Exactly.
Do we have to play the upsetty spaghetti thing, Brian? I think we do. Yeah, we have to do it. Let's do it. Why are you so upset, spaghetti? I've got to do it. You just got to do it. You just got to do it.
Honestly, nobody cares.
Why are you so upset, spaghetti?
No one cares about his goals and assists. Is the next one. Record Tottenham Hotspur goal scorer. So millions of Spurs fans care. Record goal scorer.
When you're a striker,
an entire nation.
It's brilliant.
Honestly, like I said, yes. Look, there's no doubt Spurs fans are very biased when it comes to him, and they're like any football team is biased about their star players, past and present. But you cannot deny what this man has done. Cannot deny.
No, I'm so very good. Is a disgusting thing to say to him, Angus. He is elite as a striker. Elite. It's the Top Gun. The elite.
Yeah.
Best of the best. Big up Top Gun. I want to watch Top Gun now. For fuck's sake, Kauffie.
Right. If Kane had stayed at Spurs could have won. Yeah, we could have. But that's not a Kane. That's not Kane's fault. That's Levy's and Enix's fault. That's nothing. That's nothing to do with the man.
Imagine if Spurs had signed João Moutinho and you would have had a midfield of Moussa Dembele, João Moutinho, or the likes, some of the players that we should have signed. Like, imagine Ryan's a Wolves fan and they had Moutinho towards the end of his career. Imagine we had prime João Moutinho with Harry Kane in the team.
Mate, he's now, mate. You've just proved my point when I said about Thierry Henry, and then you said, I will never rate him. Blah blah blah. I just hate him. So it's not Tottenham bias at all. It's insane. But if you mention a bad word, if I was to now say Ronaldo was the best Premier League player of all time, not that I will change my mind. Angus would be straight in and go, no, it's Thierry Henry, because of your Arsenal bias. You hear me and Ben. Ben, who's your best player that's ever played in the Premier League?
Probably Thierry Henry. Probably.
There you go.
Saying Kane is very good is like saying the Ferrari. Yeah, is a pretty good car. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's insane. I can't
pretty
believe.
Good.
I can't believe the guys get go over 50 goals.
Did you get rid of? I think the mods got rid of Ashley. I think they got tired. It was fun while it lasted. It was fun while it lasted. We can bring this closer now. There we go. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Big up the Rod squad.
You don't worry about this conversation and just concentrate on that quadruple / treble. I mean double that you're not going to get.
They'll win the league. They're a bloody good football team.
They are. Listen, I was speaking.
Painfully boring to watch. Boring to watch, but they're a very good team. I am a Spurs fan, but I love football.
I was speaking to my best mate outside of Tottenham and everything, Jerry, as you know, Ben, and he's a diehard gooner. And he was like, "Do you know what? With the league, if we slip up one game, then we're in trouble. Then we're in trouble. Like then the
oh my God, Scott M's got the comment of the day.
I've seen Scott M mentioned.
Yes,
when it comes to the filth, even my mate who is an absolute diehard gooner was like literally, it comes to the point where if they lose a game. Remember, Man City have got a game in hand, and if that Man City beat them, then squeaky bum comes.
Indeed, it's not over yet. We got to say, Kuva!
Scott M.
Big up, sunshine. Big up, sunshine. I've actually been doing some tea testing today, Kuva, because it's getting to that point where I need to figure out what tea I'm selling. I might need to pick your brain of what's a good tea. I've been arguing with my mother all day about tea, and I'll talk about it on a later stream. But we've got Scott M, who has just put the comment of the day saying Kane is a pretty good striker. It's like saying Daigle is a pretty good tourist. It's silly. Both are elite at what they do.
damn right. Do you know what? I got to get out of jail free pass yesterday, and now Scott's back with a vengeance to make up for it. Legendary. Craig's right there. Yeah, I do. But your take sometimes are wildly off piste.
Darjeeling, darling. Darjeeling. Big up to Atara Crumb, Wembley. You are good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. I think we'll know within the first 5-10 minutes if we have a chance. 100%. The players so far. All the news coming out that's been talked about is that the players are loving the new training sessions, which is good. At least they're happy with something for a change. We'll have to see. Well,
do you know what? Talking of that, me and Craig were speaking via WhatsApp this morning, and we're trying to work out. Obviously, De Zerbi mentioned has released his coaching staff. Sandro's name wasn't on there.
But Sandro was at the training ground all this morning.
Yeah, but he's in jeans. He's not in training gear or anything. So the football club obviously leaked out rumours that they might be bringing a Spurs man that all of us have wanted, someone that knows the club. And then they release his coaching staff. He's not in it.
Yeah.
But then he's at the training ground, but in like casual outfit, not in training gear, ready to
maybe
go.
Play a liaison.
Mate, who knows? I mean, maybe if he stays up, he'll get more coaching staff, and if we stay up, blah blah blah. We'll see, but you just never know. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens on Sunday. Listen. There's no way to go about it. There is no way to look at it. Sunderland have been brilliant this year, and their fans. They've
tailed off, though, haven't they? The last few games, they've tailed off.
I mean, they far exceeded what anyone thought they were going to do.
100%.
Far exceeded, and I think
Granit Xhaka, if they can keep Granit Xhaka for the next season, they'll have another good season. He's proven to be an absolute top player. Yeah. He's been a brilliant. The word, and this is something. I don't like using this word. He's been a revelation for Sunderland. He's been a revelation for the way they play football. Just the leadership material. There's a reason why Bayern Leverkusen are nowhere near the team they were without Granit Xhaka. He is a top quality footballer.
Well, you know what it is? I've said for years now, I would love, with all these youngsters we keep signing, that we sign people like a Granit Xhaka to come in Like we signed João Paulinho, but he's been used so weirdly by Frank and by Tudor. But that's what sometimes you need when you're coming up, or you got a team like us that's full of youngsters. You need a few seasoned professionals to come in and go, look, this is how we play. This is how you do it.
But Xhaka is a miles better footballer. Unlike Paulinho, Xhaka is a miles better footballer than he is. The way he might not be as good as a recycler of the ball, because Paulinho is someone that likes to recycle the ball and then gives the ball to someone that's better than him. Xhaka is if you have Paulinho and Xhaka, you've got the perfect two-man. As much as I hate the double pivot, if you had them two in midfield, you wouldn't concede a goal, and you'd have a player that can pass the ball left to right, both feet, moving it across the ball. Both those you can't really compare the two because one of them is a recycler and one of them is a passer.
Mate, when it comes to double pivot, it's not I hate it. You look at Dembele and Wanyama. You had
I hate the word. I hate the word, not the actual concept of a double pivot.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Dembele and Wanyama, it's perfect. Wanyama was never a great footballer.
Oh, mate.
But he was never a great footballer. But
mate,
he was an absolute machine.
Mate.
In front of the back four, dropping into the defence, went to split those two defenders, winning the ball. Physicality.
Mate,
he's class.
I'll say
he's class at what he did.
Oh, the very first season we got Champions League when Peter Crouch scored that goal, the very, very reason that we got Champions League was we signed Wilson Palacios. That was the sole reason. Obviously, the rest of the team went and did the stuff, but that position we needed so badly. He came in and the defense were covered. For me, he was one of the signings of like an incredible signing.
Him and Huddleston and Modric together.
They were unbelievable. But then
quality.
Exactly the same.
Sandro as well when he was in the team as well.
That last season at the Lane, yes, Harry Kane got the goals, the desk of Dele, Eriksson, Son and Kane. But Victor Wanyama, for me, was our player of the season that year. He was absolutely unstoppable.
Yeah.
Him and Dembele, and it's the reason we had the best defence in the league. Yes, we had that great back four, but it was because Wanyama and Dembele with Wanyama. If only when Poch first came, he wanted his first signing to be Morgan Schneiderlin. He
was a good player, by the way. Morgan Schneiderlin was a good player.
He was very, very good for Southampton, but that's what he wanted. And then our board went and gave him Benjamin Stambouli for 500. But then when we got Wanyama, if we had Wanyama, you got to remember the season before that with Chelsea was with Leicester. If we had a Wanyama and Dembele that season, that could have been the league. That could have been us.
But the problem was never the first team. The problem was never the first team. It's the fact on the bench we had Clinton Njai. I'm not going to insult him. George Kevin Nkudu, the likes of Stambouli, the likes of Nabil Bentaleb. As much as I liked him as a player, Ryan Mason, he was a nearly man. I liked Ryan Mason as a little footballer. He wasn't bad. But he was never going to come into the team and have an impact of a Moussa Dembele.
Well, you look at it back then. Back then, it was about our bench. Now it's about our starting 11 and our bench. That's how bad things have got.
Skippy and Winks were clear. Big up.
I literally do not think this team that we have right now, not one of them getting into the team from the last season of the Lane. Not one of them.
No.
Not a single one of them get into the start.
This is hindsight, Aki, because everyone wanted Hugo Lloris to leave because he wasn't good enough anymore, or he'd lost it.
No. Last season at the Lane, he lost it when we were at Wembley, and when we came back to the stadium. It was the last.
But who would you rather have? The Hugo Lloris that wasn't the same Hugo Lloris, or would you rather have Vicario?
Neither.
No, but you have to choose between the one of them. Oh, Ashley's got another account. Ashley has another account.
Um,
I didn't block you, by the way. I'm proud of all my blocking. But...
well, do you know what? I think I'd have to say Lloris.
Oh, that's a good question, actually. How many world-class players do Arsenal have in their team?
Declan Rice.
Declan Rice. That's it.
Wait, let's have a look. Raya, listen, we're talking.
I think Saliba will be. I think Saliba will be world class.
Raya's getting there.
Here's the difference. Gabriel and Saliba are a world class partnership, but I don't think either of them two are world class.
Yeah,
but they're a world class partnership.
Timber.
No, Timber isn't world class. Timber isn't world class.
Sure, Angus. Yeah, Timber.
Their levels have dropped. Their levels have dropped with Ben Shite at the back. But saying that, Ben Shite gets in our team all day, every day. So I can't say no. But I think Declan Rice is their only surefire world-class player.
I honestly think Raya is getting there. I think Raya is getting there. The save that man is pulling out.
Oh, for sure. Raya is getting there.
He's getting there. But I remember when me and James Flower were going nuts about Raya and
Vicario. Yeah.
But yeah, look, Raya is Declan Rice to me is.
Yes, Declan Rice to me is.
For me,
he is for me the best midfielder in the Premier League.
Currently, I've also said for years when we lost the Euros final to Italy in Wembley.
Yeah.
When we had Calvin Phillips and Declan Rice in the double pivot.
Yeah.
I even said once they subbed Rice. I said
that was game over. Rice was incredible that night, by the way. He was incredible. He was bloody good.
If we had subbed Calvin Phillips instead of Rice, I think we win that game.
We would have won that game.
Pure and simple.
We would have won that game of football.
And I know for a fact he would have had the balls to take one of the penalties and not like the rest of the team that are on the pitch that were disgusting and the youngsters take it.
They let youngsters take instead of being men.
Which I never ever.
Vardy was in the team. Was Vardy in that team or no?
Yeah, he was on the pitch.
Vardy wouldn't take a penalty.
No, but mate, the one that got me was Raheem Sterling. I'll never ever
take a penalty.
Sterling for that ever.
And it shows. And this is going to be me bigging up Bukayo Saka here. As an 18-year-old, I believe, was he 17 or 18? He was 18, I think. To have the bollocks to be able to step up in one of the most important games in the country's history over a so-called elite footballer at a bigger club. He was never an elite footballer, Raheem Sterling, but he was at one of the biggest teams in the country at Man City.
Exactly.
And he stood up and to be counted. He stood up to be counted. Him. Who's the other young lad that? Who was the other young lad that took a penalty and missed?
Rashford and Rashford took one. Saka took one, and
Maguire took one. Maguire's penalty was excellent.
Mate, Maguire took
Sancho, that was it.
Mate, Harry Maguire's penalty is the best penalty I've ever seen. And not only because of how good it was, but when you watch the replay, he actually hit the camera and not the camera out.
Yeah,
that is without a doubt the best.
That was a fun. I thought we were going to win when he scored that because that was a thunder bastard.
That was the best penalty I've ever.
I'm not seeing it yet. Adrian. Hopefully, he will be. The stats don't back it up. I don't want to put the weight of the world. Mate, I don't want to put the weight of the world on this kid because he's a kid at the end of the day.
There's 59 in the chat. What is the best penalty you have ever seen? It doesn't have to be for your club or country. For me, mate, it's without a doubt Harry Maguire's. Hands down. Hands down.
Joe Hart's in pre-season. Joe Hart took a thunder bastard of a goal of a penalty, didn't he?
Then you've got to add the pressure. I mean, when we all watched Harry Maguire step up, there are certain players that walk up to that penalty spot. And you're like, oh no!
I'm gonna flip the question. I'm gonna flip the question on you, Aki. It was John Terry's versus Man United in the Champions League final when he slipped. That's the greatest penalty of all time. Yeah, that's the greatest penalty of all time. 100%. Sod you, John Terry.
Yeah, mate. Mark Taylor's kind of a good one.
Stuart Pearce,
mate.
Stuart Pearce.
If I remember correctly, Well, I think that game was actually on my birthday. Date of England v Spain.
No, Gerrard never slipped in the penalty, buddy.
England versus Spain, Euro 96.
Ronaldo versus Buffon. Top keeper, Buffon. Top keeper.
Yeah, it was on my birthday. I was right. It was on my birthday.
Big up.
But mate, England have also. Do you remember when we lost to Romania and went out of the World Cup or Euros and Phil Neville missed a penalty, or Phil Neville gave? That was on my birthday as well. England losing to Croatia when Rooney went off injured was on my birthday.
Yeah.
So the one thing is, Spurs can never ruin my birthday, but England can. But the one thing, big up Lee. Big up Lee. I love that.
Big up Lee, the Dorset Spur. Big up. Big up.
Mate, honestly, England can ruin my birthday, but I will say, Euro 96, I was at the Holland game, and I was at the game when Gazza scored against Scotland, and oh my God.
It's got to be Panenka's penalty, doesn't it? Because it's got a penalty named after him.
Yeah, I know, but mate, I might have to start calling top bins calling the Maguire.
The Maguire, yes.
Let's give Maguire a bit of love.
I like Harry Maguire. I like him. He's not the greatest player in the world, but when he plays well, he's the fridge.
Mate, so look, but Leicester, he was incredible.
Yeah, he was.
Obviously, he was incredible. And like I said, do you know what? And I've said it for a long, long time. The most important partnership in any football team is your centre backs.
Yeah, 100%.
It is the most. Obviously, you need your goal scorers or whatever. But the most important signing, and the one you have to get right the most for me as a goalkeeper, for obvious reasons. But the most important partnership on a football pitch is the centre backs.
Yeah.
And if you get the right partnership, like you look at your Ferdinands, your Vidic, your Adams and Keown, you go your Terrys and Carvalhos, or King and Dawson, whatever. You get that partnership right. You're golden. It's so important. And Harry Maguire has shown with the right partnership. Oh, and Steve Bold, yeah, well said, Angus. And I will say also a very good friend of my dad's, David O'Leary.
Yeah, good player.
I'll tell you what, David O'Leary is one of the nicest gentlemen you could ever wish to meet. He's an incredible guy.
You could say that Harry Maguire was worth 80 million, Angus, because he's won multiple trophies for them. He's been there a hell of a long time. It's been a hell of a long time at Man United.
Well, I think the way you got to look at it, bro, is
look at Nicola Pepe. Look at Nicola Pepe at £72 million. Like,
what I'm about to say, if you look at it, the way to look at it is Virgil van Dijk was 75.
Yeah.
Harry Maguire was 80. And if that was the fact, Van Dijk should have been a lot higher.
For sure, but
look, you got to remember, 80 million to Manchester United back then.
Nothing.
It's not that far apart. It is literally nothing to them. It's literally nothing.
Race shirt for West Ham, best penalty taker I've ever seen. Every one of them hit the net between the stanchion and the post at 90 miles, 100%.
Do you know what? Jason Bell, who I think is Mr. Robot Head,
he's got a spot on the money. He's got a spot on the money. English tax, homegrown.
It is Jason, isn't it?
He was a flop, Angus.
Oh,
Nicola Pepe was a flop.
Oh my good God.
He was a flop. Oh. Where is he? He's playing for Villarreal, isn't he?
But Pepe was an absolute flop.
£72 million it cost them.
Pepe was an absolute flop. Mate,
he might have done.
That's not. But Anthony was a flop.
Yeah, Anthony was a flop.
You're doing this based on Angus. You have no rationale. Nico Pepe was
Tongi and Dombele was a flop.
Oh,
60 million
of epic proportions.
So far, Aki, Dominic Solanke has been a flop at 65 million.
Epic, but no, this is a difference. This is a difference. Arsenal's scouting network is a million times better than ours. We expect it. We expect it because you look at it. The strikers we were linked with that season we signed him. and you look at the strikers around the world that happened, if we'd paid a bit more, we would have got much better. But we buy people at this value and we put them on low wages. He signed on 95,000. Arsenal signed people and put them easily in the 150, 200,000 bracket because that's the quality of player they're buying. But Pepe,
absolutely a flop.
Oh,
Flop.
obviously.
There have been some great flops in Premier League history. We've all signed them. We've all Chelsea have signed Garnacho. Look how bad a signing that looks now. Garnacho.
It's mate, honestly.
Chelsea have signed millions of flops recently. Under
Mate,
Todd Bowley, they've
Chelsea-
signed loads of flops.
Chelsea are doing it on a regular.
No, Gyökeres has been there a year, Angus. Give him time.
Oh,
Give
gee.
him time.
But honestly, this Matt Angus.
He's still there.
And I don't mean this in I do not mean this in a patronising way. You are very, very much like I was when I was a Spurs fan, late teenagers, early 20s, where just everything Spurs was the best. If I was still 18, 19, 20, I'd be talking about how good Ndombele was and how good certain players were. When you start looking at it and you don't just have tunnel vision that everything for your club is great, nothing is bad. You look at things. Pepe was an absolute flop. Absolute flop.
It's like Jadon Sancho at Manchester United. Flop.
I will say to this guy,
Massive flop.
mate. I don't think we do. I don't think we do stay up, and I'm at peace with it. I'm at peace with it if we go down. It's because of this board and ownership being absolute wankers for 25 years, and now we come to it. Well, the thing is, if you get a raid from Sava, big up to Sava, you are going to.
Sava did raid us, yeah. Sava did raid us.
You are going to get these.
But we love it. We love it. With the mod father is in session, Aki. The mod father is in session.
That makes me laugh. This is the thing. They think this is what they do. They say this, thinking that doesn't make Pepe a flop. They won't argue that he's a flop. So it's like we won't even stay up. Yeah, I don't think we do stay up. I think it's all happened too late.
100%. It was a disaster for 72 million.
I don't see us staying up at all. I think it's too late, and this will be on Vinay's head. It will be on Lange's head, and it will be on the board's head for doing what they've done and taking their eye off the football for decades. And you reap what you sow.
Yeah, but this is where Dominic Solanke is a flop. He won a trophy last year. He's a flop. Dominic Solanke won a trophy. He's a flop.
Honestly,
let's go through the entire. Let's go through the entire Spurs team of the guys we've signed. Let's go through the entire team.
Okay, let's do it. Vicario, flop.
Vicario, flop. Won a trophy. Vicario's been a flop. Let's go with Jed Spence. I don't think Jed Spence is a good signing.
Spenceldino.
I don't think Spence is a good signing. Let's bring up the Spurs team, everyone. Basuma, flop. Won a trophy.
Exactly.
Basuma, massive flop.
Mate, this is the thing. It's just.
Solanke's he's a flop. And oh no, Samuel, he won a trophy. He's not a flop. He won a trophy.
Exactly. And there's
majestic Matt Doherty, flop.
Oh, mate, Jose Mourinho, who comes in to win leagues and spend millions everywhere he goes. Of course, Jose Mourinho sat down and said, "You know what? Do you know who I want as my right back? We've had Kyle Walker, we've had Trippier, we've had Aurier. They haven't worked. I've got the answer to the solution. Go sign me Matt Doherty." That's what Jose Mourinho said.
It can't be. It's a
look. Has Richarlison
fuck off, actually.
Has Richarlison been a flop? Yeah, I think he has. But this season, when we have had injuries galore and the big goals that have been needed to score, it has been Richarlison. It's been Richarlison.
Big up. That's a great name. That's a name that's been put back. Here's a question. What is the best footballer name? Best footballer names in the chat. Costel Pantilimon is a great name.
I have to say, I love it when Kuva's back in YouTube and he brings up great things like this. Kuva
100%.
Kuva is a genius.
Hulk or Fred? Hulk or Fred? That's good. I like Danny Higginbottom. Great name.
I love, what's his name? Who's a flop at Chelsea but won a Premier League with Leicester. Danny Drinkwater.
Great name.
Top name.
Brilliant name. The best thing about Danny Drinkwater, Aki, was when people, instead of getting Danny Drinkwater on the back of their shirt, they got Danny Drink Beer. That's fantastic.
That is
brilliant.
Mate, I still to this day, I say it, I can't believe Harry Winks didn't take the number 40.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I can't believe they brought out a whole bedding line. How Harry has never taken the number 40.
It drives me mad.
Mate, if I was Harry Winks, that would have been without a doubt. Just to hear the people, the team should go in. And number 40, Winks. Mate, that
yes,
just
100%. Danny Shitto, Delta App doesn't got the greatest name. Remember Lawar of Portsmouth? He was a good player. Remember Lawar?
Talking of Adel Tarab, have you heard that funny story from Neil Warnock? Everyone hated Tarab at QPR because he didn't pass the ball. He was such a liability, whatever. When he got there, he said, Tarab, you never pass the halfway line. You stay, if we're in defence, you stay on the halfway line. And then he said to every single player, if you pass the ball to Tarab in our half of the pitch,
fine,
you're getting fined. You're literally, do not give him the ball in our half of the pitch. As soon as we cross the line, get the ball. He's like, I will fine you. I think it was £100 every time you pass the ball to Tarab in the in our own half. Fucking brilliant story.
Venegor of Hesseling is a great name.
Oh, mate, that is a quality name. Actually,
that's a beige footballer.
Mate,
we need to play. Can we bring back the beige footballer game? Remember the beige footballer game that went on for days in our group chat?
We had to create a group because people were coming back to like 400 messages.
It was 800 messages of all the beige footballers. I love the beige footballer
with
game.
Venegor Hesseling. I do love the name and I love the player, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank.
Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank was a good player and a good name.
They are quality.
Zinedine Zidane, that's a great name.
Oh, it is.
I even like the name Charlie Daniels. It's so simple, but Charlie Daniels sounds like Charlie Daniels, striker.
Surprised no one said Goran Buncevic.
Buncevic, yeah.
Milinko
Asimovic. Great name.
Mate, Michu, what a fucking player. What a player.
Milinko Asimovic, what a terrible footballer he was.
Mate.
Ravanelli, yeah.
Mate, I still remember when he came, he caused such a fuss, and then on his debut, he scored a hat-trick against Liverpool. Mate, that was, honestly, he was incredible for a season. Incredible.
Oh, who was the Spurs player that scored a hat-trick in his debut and never played for us again and then played for Hull? What was his name?
What are you talking about?
Spurs had a player, he scored a hat-trick for us on his debut and then he played for Hull.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah, English player. What was his name? Oh, what was his name? I'm going to have to go through it. Yes, I was there.
Okay.
Oh, what was his name? He played for Hull.
Player.
He played for Hull.
Was it Dean Marney?
Dean Marney, that was it.
I did.
Dean Marney.
I got to it. He scored a hat-trick against Everton. I just wrote Spurs player.
Dean Marney scored a hat-trick in his debut game for Spurs. Never played again.
Ryan has just mentioned a player. Mate, what a player. But that's also just reminding me, seeing that Jean-Pierre Papin,
Yep, Jean-Pierre Papin.
what mate, the striker, that guy was
The two Romanian boys that played for Spurs.
mate, Ili Dumitrescu,
Dimitrescu, great name.
Who's I bought the away top, got 8 Dumitrescu on the back of it, and the very next day, Jerry Francis sent him on loan to Seville or Valencia, and Spurs wouldn't give me my money back. Sugar, you bastard.
Big up, Barbaric. Big up to you, sir.
I love that man.
What man?
Gica Popescu.
Popescu, Dimitrescu.
Gica Popescu, who I got to see on so many, was one of the mate. That guy, I was so pissed off when we sold him. Roman Pavlyuchenko, I loved that man. I loved Roman Pavlyuchenko.
Rowdy Beers.
Supercalifragilistic Roman Pavlyuchenko. Mate, that guy, honestly.
That guy was a lunatic.
Oh, mate, beyond psychopath.
He was a lunatic.
Psychopath. I've heard some stories about him in Russia. Mate, let's just put it this way. You wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of Pavlyuchenko.
No, you wouldn't. Or Arshavin. You wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of Andrei Arshavin either.
I'll get on his wrong side long before I even attempted to get on Pavlyuchenko's bad side. That guy, yeah.
It's like, who would you rather be on the wrong side of, Brian? Roman Pavlyuchenko or Pat Vanden Hauwe?
Oh, mate.
That's a question. That's a question for the chat. Who would you rather be on the wrong side of, Pavlyuchenko or Pat Vanden Hauwe?
Let's put it this way: on the football pitch, Pavlyuchenko; off the football pitch, Pat Vanden Hauwe.
He was another one. He was a lunatic,
mate. Hard as goddamn nails. Hard, mate. The Traveller Train Faith. Oh, mate. Do you know what? Every year when that comes up in my Facebook memories, I watch it and I can't stop laughing.
Dream Beagle, the Traveller.
I honestly can't. And as I tell you what, Coover, every time I'm at the airport with that purple suitcase and whether I'm putting my thing on the airport thing to be weighed or picking it off the carousel, every single time I think of you, brother.
Brian Bagel. Brian Bagel.
One second, just for Coover. Here it is.
Yay! The famous purple suitcase.
The world famous purple suitcase.
If that's not a reason to like and subscribe to the Kauffie Company, there will never be another reason. The purple suitcase of doom.
Mate, the most annoying thing was when I went back the next day to get my luggage, there were so many people waiting. The people that we are with created a WhatsApp group. I went there and I went fucking mental at this poor guy sorting out suitcases. I'm like, you have had it for over 24 hours. You knew where it was. Where the fuck? I went mad. I went on a full day call round. He goes, what does it look like? I was like, it's a purple suitcase. And he goes, what, you mean like this one? And slowly on the conveyor belt, all by itself, was my suitcase. I was like, oh, mate, I'm so sorry. I was like, I'm so sorry. But he got a full-on Daigle epic leave you out. Like, the people around me were stopping and looking. Security was coming my way. And then this suitcase, like tumbleweed, was just going past me. I was like, oh, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Mate.
It's great.
Mate.
Yuri Zhirkov. That's a good name. Yuri Zhirkov.
Mate, that day, Jesus Christ. That was a funny day. That was
it's funny you ended up on the TV and just every time you went anywhere. The funny, your favorite Daigalism was when you were in a quiz and you couldn't answer a question about Gaza and just Coover every time he saw you.
Mate, why'd you bring that up?
Every time he saw you, every time.
Mate, that was. But you know what? Honestly, when I went on TV that time, literally there were people. There was the Canadian News there, whatever channel it was, and they were asking people to do interviews, and they're like, "No, I don't want the camera." And they're like, "Excuse me, sir, will you do an interview about this luggage?" I was like, "What? Where I get to say how annoyed I am or pissed. But like, yep. I was like, camera, go, go, go. I was like, this is where I get my anger out, mate. I was in the right place at the right time for that.
100%.
But mate, I honestly, they were recording. I was like, is this live or pre-recorded? Thank you, my beautiful darling, who's just brought me a cup. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, Chewy's in here as well. Good. So yeah, literally, they said, "What's your name?" So I said my name. I said, "Listen, DAGUL Delta Alpha Golf." I was like, "Do you want me to write this down?" I'm like, no, we've got it on. We've got it on the camera. It's pre-recorded. Yeah, Drain Bagel.
Train bagel.
And then obviously Traveller, which means something very, very different back home compared to what it means here. Kenny,
Every time Paddy sees you.
oh mate. Listen,
TOT might be back. I might do a show on Friday because we're.
I may join you. Look, like I've said to people, I was going to have I had about a month and a half off. I am not going to be back on YouTube regularly. I think there are only 2 shows that I'll be back on regularly. And when I say regularly, here, because it's not always football. And I love spending time with my Aki.
No, but well, we talk football.
Yeah.
We don't talk Spurs. We just have a laugh.
Yeah.
We do the essence of football, which is like talking about football in the pub, which is, and this is what this show is. For those that have joined today, so those that have never watched this channel before, and some of them, well, there are people that just want to troll.
Yeah.
This is the essence of football. We're not a serious football channel. We're not even a football channel, technically. This is a coffee shop channel that we talk bollocks. Yep. But we do like to. Sometimes you talk football in a coffee shop.
Yeah.
As if you've ever been to the coffee company, I think this is the only coffee shop in the country that's got football merchandise.
Exactly.
And we've got it everywhere.
So I'm gonna. We are Tottenham TV. I may do the odd thing, but there's no way I'm back regularly. I'm not doing that, mate. Right, FPL. Like I've said here on your last comment, I will say once again, I'm at peace with it. Am I worried? Of course I'm worried about our football club, but I'm not going to, thank God I'm in Toronto, so I won't be doing kumbaya sing-songs to greet the players and do whatever. If we go down, let's see what this fan base does about our ownership and whatever. I'm very worried about the future of this football club. Very, very worried. But I, for one, have been campaigning against this ownership for 18 years. And we are where we are now. So
100%.
Every Spurs fan is worried, but am I worried? Yes.
It's closure.
It's like I accepted it. I came to terms with it after we lost the North London derby. I was like, that's it. I said to a lot of people, I think we get 4 points for the rest of the season, 6 maximum, and they'll all be draws, no more wins. I've been at peace with it.
100%. Ryan, I want at one point, I will at some point when Bobby's got time, when Couvar's got time, because the 3 of us I won't have the time anymore. When Kauffie 2.0 is opened in a month, I won't have time to do anything full stop. I want to bring back Brewing Bollocks. We might have to make it an evening thing. If Bobby wants to do Brewing Bollocks again, if Couvar's feeling better, because Couvar couldn't do it anymore because he had health problems. And I'm not going to force Couvar in front of a camera if he's not feeling well. I'm not going to force him in front of a camera. It's not. But Brewing Bollocks, as much as people think, it actually took a lot of time to do Brewing Bollocks. It took a lot of time to do it. I don't even have the Muppet vision anymore. I'd have to use ChatGPT. I'd have to use ChatGPT to do the Muppets now. I could do it. I'd need to download that app again, and it was quite expensive. It was quite expensive to run that app.
Yeah, I mean, like I said,
it took a lot of time. It took about doing Florida Man, even finding a Florida Man. Was difficult doing that show. It requires a lot of work, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I would say
100%, Craig. Sissoko's the greatest player in the world.
I was saying, like I said, if we go big up, Kitty, big up. Like I said, if we go down, we go down. This is unfortunately, we are not a football club anymore. We are a multi-purpose entertainment complex that has football as an inconvenience. And if we go down,
we go down,
and it's it's been brought on by bad leadership, bad decisions at board level, bad recruitment, a medical team that should be struck off, and cutting corners on the football pitch. That's what's done it. And if you take your eye off the ball, we were the start of the Premiership, a mid-table team. Martin Yole came in and changed everything. We went up and up and up and up and up. And Premier League wise, I'm not talking Andrew winning the trophy. We have just gone down since Poch and Conte. We have just gone Premier League wise. We have just gone off the boil completely.
Yeah.
And whereas other football clubs try and fix this issue, and even teams struggling for relegation normally go big to try and save themselves.
Yeah.
We had a massive injury crisis. Signed 2 players, and our director, Lange, decided to say, well, there are only 33 transfers. It's like, well, it doesn't matter how many transfers other teams make. The whole reason we have this advantage with PSR and FFP
100%.
Fire teams out, blow teams out of the water.
But even in the summer, Aki.
It's not that. It's what I got with the 33 signings. It's not, okay, if Villa sign 1, we sign 1, or you sign 2 players. The whole point of the transfer window is so you can make your team better. We've now got today's 101 days without a Premier League win. We are currently the worst form team in the country. Yeah. If we go down, it's not because we didn't deserve it. We totally deserve it.
But even if you look at the summer, Aki, Thomas Frank probably one of the worst. But the one thing, Thomas Frank wanted Morgan Gibbs-White. He wanted Morgan Gibbs-White. He wanted Morgan Gibbs-White. Spurs couldn't even activate a release clause to get him. So everyone went mental at Nottingham Forest for not honouring the terms of the release clause. It's not Nottingham Forest's fault. Spurs didn't activate the release clause.
And I don't think as well. I think as well when you look at it,
couldn't even activate a release clause.
No other football team would do this in world football. We went into we left the summer window, and we needed a left winger, a quality. We had options, but we needed a quality left winger. Didn't sign one. The window opens, and it's like, right, we need that left winger. Then we signed Johnson. Sorry, sell Johnson. Kudus gets injured. Kulusevski's out, and we end the window without a left and a right winger.
Yeah,
no.
They wouldn't sign. Savinho was desperate to come to Spurs. We didn't give City a good enough offer.
Mate, Lookman was there.
Lookman's another one.
The options was there, but this board, and they're like, we, and then they come out with we didn't want to make rash signings or whatever word they used. We didn't want to make the wrong signings and blah blah blah.
And I'm going to say this. And this is not all Tottenham fans. But the majority of Tottenham fans online, and we've seen this by this stream, by the way, the majority of Tottenham fans have no talent ID. None. Like, people complaining. Like, a lot of people, I would quite like to have had Marcus Rashford in the team.
Without a doubt.
Oh, he's not good. He's not good enough for Spurs. He's not good enough. He's not good enough. He's not good enough. And I'm not gonna slaughter Lucas Bergvall because I actually quite like him. They think Lucas Bergvall is generational. What does Lucas Bergvall do? What's he do? Nothing. We saw it on Sava stream. He doesn't do anything. So Spurs fans, if they see a young player, they think he's God's greatest gift to everything. But a proven footballer that's been there, seen it, done it at Manchester United and in England, and now he's doing it at Barcelona, Marcus Rashford, he's not good enough for Spurs. He's not good enough. Who's better? I'll ask the chat. There's 42 of you in. Who's better, Matisse Tell, Wilson Odegaard, or Marcus Rashford? And it's obvious. But you got Spurs fans all over the internet saying, "Oh, I'd rather have Odegaard than Marcus Rashford." No, Rashford's miles better in every metric.
Correct.
There's a reason that Marcus Rashford is playing with Lamine Yamal and Lewandowski at Barcelona, and Odegaard is sinking at the bottom of the league. I'll answer this question. This is easy. Who's better, Bergvall or Max Dowman? Max Dowman's better. Max Dowman is better than Lucas Bergvall. 100%. 100%.
Max Dowman is going to be an elite player.
Yeah.
He really is. There's no getting away from it. But you look at it, there's been so many Spurs youngsters that don't get an opportunity. And then what we do is we sign more youngsters rather than quality players to put the youngsters even further down. The club's a mess.
Big up, Cooper. Big up, Cooper. It's weird. It is weird. We think like players like Johnson are good enough, and Johnson wasn't good enough. He wasn't good enough.
It's what we do.
Some Spurs fans think he's world class.
Yep.
And he's shown, that selling Johnson and then not replacing him was idiotic. We should have kept Brennan Johnson. In hindsight, we should have kept him. If we weren't going to sign a player to replace him, we should have kept him. But Johnson has shown by going to Crystal Palace how limited a footballer he is.
Correct. You're spot on. You're spot on.
But he's limited.
That's what. Oh, mate. When those come out, Kitty, it's painful. Do you know, I will say one thing. I've stopped listening to what Spurs say, and I will say the thing that's made me laugh again is like when we signed Tudor, everyone was like, "Oh my god, can you hear what he's saying? I love what he's saying. He's the right guy. He's this, he's that." I'm like, he's just saying what every other manager says. Yeah. Yes, it's a great club, and we're in a bad blah 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 blah. And then obviously when it comes to, and then I've done the same with De Zerbi. I don't care what these managers say in press conferences. It's all scripted. Yes, it's a great club, fantastic opportunity. I'm going to play football the Spurs way, blah, 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 blah.
The ice cream machine's really good.
Yeah, and then you get onto the only talking I care about is on the pitch for 90 minutes, obviously plus stoppage time. Everything the managers say in their opening interview is just bullshit. Oh, and then you see it in training, and oh my god, look, the players are training. Look at De Zerbi, he's on the pitch. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. Exactly. It's what every club does. But every single time we bring in a manager, it's like, oh my god, look at that. Look at that. And I was guilty of that with Frank. But after Frank, like I said, when managers come, I'm like, don't care what you say in your opening. The only thing I care about is what you get the players to do for 90 minutes. That's it. Because everything that comes out, because you know Spurs are having words saying you can say this, you can't say that, you mustn't say this, you can do that, emphasize this. Nah, mate, I don't listen to it.
Don't listen to it anymore. Because it's just everything before the word but is horseshit.
No, mate, it's
yes, but no Golo is bagging on Sunday, 100%.
We'll have to see. I mean, like I said, Sunderland it's going to be a very, very tough game. Look, they got a point at Stadium of Light against Arsenal.
Yep, they did. They are a bit on the beach at the moment because they know they're safe.
Yeah, but mate, they what I will say, if that stadium is is as passionate as it always is, and Sunderland get on top, our boys will buckle under the pressure.
They'll crumble.
Especially if we go 1-0 down. If we at the Stadium of Light, Ryan, we drew with them 1-1 on our first game in the new year.
Good team, Sunderland. Good
team.
Mate,
do you know what? It's great to see a team finally break the top three that come up are the bottom three every year. Whoever had done it, whether it had been them, who's the other teams that came up? Burnley, and who's the other team?
Burnley, Sunderland, and Leeds.
And Leeds are tight. Yeah, exactly, Kuva. Exactly. It's like, he'll be off, mate. You're bang on, Kuva. You're absolutely bang on. I actually think come the summer, if we stay up, and apparently he's going to be given more, and they're all believing it. oh, he's going to have a more Alex Ferguson style role and have a massive say in the signings. There'll be a player that he really wants that Spurs go, yeah, we're not paying that, and then it will.
And then he'll throw his toys out the pram.
Then it will blow up because the Spurs fans already believe in, oh, this year it's going to be different. This summer's going to be different.
It's never going to be different, is it?
I've seen it. Look, I'm watching more stuff than I was, but I'm not going on. I'm no way back on YouTube permanently. No way whatsoever. But it comes to the point where we hear the same things every single year, and then I'm like, okay, let's wait till the window closes, and everyone. Then they do. It's like, oh, January will make an impact. Oh yeah, we do. Oh yeah, we got a protest. Yeah, of course we do. Yeah. Then it's, oh wait, now we've got to wait for our Premier League survival. Then we're protest. Once we've got survival, you'll be like, oh yeah, I'm just delighted. We've stayed up. Yeah, there's no need to protest. We've stayed up. That's all that it's just nonsense.
As you know, Brian, we've had this conversation. I'm a retired protester. I'm
retired. If we go down, I will be back with a vengeance.
No, I'm retired. I'm retired.
I know. If we go down, I'll be back with a vengeance, but I won't be doing anything alongside Change for Tottenham.
There's no point. There's no point. I'm retired.
If we go down, I'm back. If we go down,
but sometimes, Angus, we might need a decent manager. We don't need anything special. I think this is the problem with Spurs. Spurs fans are demanding top quality. Spurs don't need top quality. Spurs don't need top quality. We need better.
Mate, it's not, mate, this is what I say. When people say this, I don't think that's the right thing to say. Look at it. If we go back in time, David Moyes went to Everton from Preston. Look what he did for Everton. When Pochettino came to us, he'd been at Espanyol and Southampton. Look what he did for us. Some clubs pick a manager from a lesser down club to what they are, and they do remarkably well. It's nonsense, mate. Do you know what? It could happen. It could happen.
It could happen.
And if it does, all the West Ham bands are coming our way. Any Spurs fan goes, "Oh, you're fucking mate." I'll be like to West Ham people, "You're right. You're right." Just like He's done it now, Barry.
Let
me just say one thing. Just like if West Ham go down, Spurs fans will give West Ham so much goddamn banter. So if we go down and West Ham give us banter, it's totally and utterly warranted, in my opinion. Completely. But now you can do it.
We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway.
Soaring inside,
so
strong.
I'll say very quickly, this guy, you could be well right, but I will say,
hey,
but if we're not and we beat Sunderland, I hope you're back in the chat on Monday to speak.
Oh, of course he won't be.
I hope you're back.
This person was at the beginning of the show saying they watch every one of my streams.
Yeah. Yeah.
100%.
Change, mate.
100%.
It should be cowards for Tottenham.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, this is the thing, Ghosted. If we go down, I've actually heard fans saying, if we go down, at least my season ticket price will be cheaper. That's what they're saying.
Well, I'm saying that, Aki, because it's £2,400 a year for my season ticket.
No, I'm not talking about you. You've protested. You've pinned your flag to the mast or whatever they say.
No, Barry's here. I nailed my mast to the wind.
There you go. So you.
Or was it I nailed my wind to the mast? I can't remember.
I'm people that haven't protested and gone, oh yeah, no, well we must, and then don't do anything. Those ones are, mate. I agree with you, Angus. I agree with you. If we are in the bottom three, like the pressure is on with us right now. But if we go into that game against Sunderland with West Ham winning, knowing that we're in the bottom three and knowing we have to win. Mate, I don't. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, sure, mate.
Doesn't matter.
Let me just read you West. I know this for a fact, but let me just read you West Ham's fixtures. So let me go to my app. Let me go to. So you tell me who's got the easier running.
Yeah.
West Ham's matches the rest of the season. They've got Wolves on Friday.
Yep.
Away at Palace, tough London derby.
Tough.
Home to Everton. Everton are great away. Away to
Yep.
Brentford. Then they've
Difficult.
got the filth at home.
Loss.
Newcastle away.
Loss.
And then Leeds at home. And you know what? On the last day of the season, Leeds, us, and West Ham and Forest could all be vying for that last spot. And
Yeah.
West Ham have got Leeds. That will be a
If
massive
Spurs win 4 games, Aki, I think we stay up.
4 games. Mate, this is
We
the
could
thing.
do.
Mate.
Could do.
Right, let's call it as it is. We haven't won for 100 days. We haven't won a Premier League game in 2026. We have 7 games left, and people think all of a sudden we're going to pick wins up like they're going out of fashion. Okay, I'll read up. I'll buy it. I'll now read
Our
up.
2 difficult games are Chelsea and Liverpool.
No, we played Liverpool.
Oh, we did. No, we got to play. Don't we have to play Liverpool away?
We
did. We played them.
Our fixtures, and I will say you've got 4 or 5 London derbies, which brings pressure on its own. Our remaining fixtures, we have obviously Sunderland away, Brighton at home, Wolves away, Villa away, Leeds at home, Chelsea away, Everton at home. We haven't got 5 London derbies back to back or 4 London derbies.
The only difficult game is Chelsea away, which we won't win.
Mate, no, Villa away.
We will lose that game.
You got to remember away, and I keep saying this, and Ryan will know this. We can't beat Wolves. Wolves to us are what Man City is to us. And by the way, that Chelsea game is going to get moved because of the FA Cup.
You don't know that, FPL mind. You don't know that.
Mate, I've said it before. Mate, this guy's a West Ham fan. He's literally doesn't understand what I'm saying because I agree with him. I don't think we get a win all season. And I'm being deadly serious. I think we pick up draws. I don't think we win another game.
We'll have to see.
I just don't see
We'll have
it.
to see. We've got a good record against Everton. We
do.
We have a good record against them. Even away from home, we beat them this season, even when we were shy.
I was there.
We played them off the park.
I was there. It was a great day, me and Ben. So yeah. Put it this way: the last time one of the Wolves fans corrected me. The last time we beat Wolves, Jose Mourinho was our manager.
Yep.
The last time we beat Wolves at home, Conte was our manager. Not Conte, Nuno. So look how long that is.
I think we will just about stay up.
It didn't start with me.
I think we will just about stay up.
Well,
Wolves are in good form. Wolves are in good form at the moment. West Ham are not in great form at the moment.
Yeah. I've said, well, if I'm ever back in England, I'm never, ever going to Wolves away or Wolves at home ever again. Ever. And I feel the same way about Nottingham Forest.
Well, I remember when we lost to Wolves and Harry Kane scored that left foot. Was it at Wembley? That left-footed absolute screamer of a goal. And we still lost.
Yeah.
What a goal that was.
Mate, honestly, that was an absolute banger. Yep. Mate, Everton have got.
I think Spurs will just about stay up. Just
I don't.
on
I
the
really-
skin of our ass, not on
Put
the
it this
skin of
way.
the teeth.
I don't think we do, but if we win against Sunderland, that's it. We'll stay up because then we'll have. Then we'll go. It will be such a relief. For the
Such
players.
wit. All these what? What?
Do you know what? I've literally.
What?
This is what people on Sky and everything do. This Samuel, who was whatever his name was before, is just
Ashley.
Yeah, Ashley.
Why do I need a lottery ticket to predict football scores? Football's
You know what?
football.
I will say, personally, if West Ham go down, if I will go onto Salah's channel and look for this person, and just have some fun, just have some fun.
When West Ham play Arsenal, 100%. I want Arsenal to win 9-0. No, West Ham, Arsenal to win 9-0.
Yep.
I want Arsenal to win 9-0. Actually, no, 15-0. Actually, I'm going to say I want Arsenal to win 15-0.
Yep, mate. If someone says to me West Ham win the league, West Ham win the league, Manchester City win the league and Spurs stay up, or Arsenal win the league. Sorry, Man City win the league and Spurs go down, or Arsenal win the league and Spurs stay up. Arsenal win the league and Spurs stay up.
Yeah. What?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Honestly, this guy is honestly, it's not even worth it. There's stupidity, there's lunacy, and then there's this guy. There really is.
Who do you want?
Sava doesn't half attract some people, I will say that.
We love Sava, though. We love Savalicious.
Nothing against Sava. Nothing against
no. Someone's coming up and someone wants the link.
I can guarantee I know who that is.
Someone wants the link.
It's the guy with the Emerson haircut and TikTok dance, isn't it?
100%.
Oh, no, I think Nick actually came through with that, didn't he?
You're predicting you're going to have... That's... What? It's not the same principle. Not the same principle at all.
This isn't Back to the Future. It's what we're thinking.
It's not a lottery. A lottery is a lottery.
Oh
Not
my
predicting
God.
the future. It's two football teams playing each other.
Oh, my God.
No, I'm not giving you the link because I don't know who you are.
Oh, international break is internationally. That's all I'll say. With dumb comments, dumb
Right.
opinions, dumb suggestions. Oh my
Mate.
God.
Mate, honestly, Nick, how are you, bro?
I'm all right. I just couldn't
Because you're, mate.
FPL, no one's scared of you, mate. What?
Mate.
Who is this guy? This guy, you're funny. You have this. You have Sava's face. Unbelievable.
Yeah, what if you come on and do what someone did on Savage Show and relieve themselves of their underpants?
Yeah, mate,
Yeah.
honestly, because
That's why I've got my camera
I
off.
don't know who you are. I don't have your name. You've got a troll thing. You're just a wet wipe.
Because
You
you're
support
scared.
West Ham.
What's a
What
wait?
else
What
can I
was
say?
Nick?
Well,
What,
actually, probably doesn't even support West Ham.
mate, and the thing is, what are we scared of?
Yeah.
What are we scared of? You've come on and said Spurs are going down. I agree with you. If I want my
You
football
can't-
club
fine,
to
you
stay
can't-
up
you
and
can't-
Arsenal
you
win the
can't.
league, so
You
be it.
can't.
I hate it, but Arsenal winning the league means fuck all to me, apart from fucking getting it in the neck from all the Arsenal fans. I want my club to stay in the Premier League. Do I think we're going to? No. Why would anyone be scared of a troll?
Maybe, Matt. Yeah, you're right. Ghost London said some bored children on their school holidays.
Keep being in West
Understand?
Ham.
School's out.
I have to say, keep being in West Ham's shadow. If you can explain to me in any real world how we are in your shadow, I would love to know. Is it who's won a European Cup most recently? Oh, wait a minute. Is it who's won more trophy? Oh, wait a minute. Is it
Who owns their own stadium? Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
It's that he's scared, but no, that is the channel policy. We don't give the links to people we don't know. I don't. Angus comes on and asks for the link of the show, and I don't give the link to Angus sometimes. And Angus is my friend. I don't give the link out to everyone.
You won a trophy before us. Okay, when was the last time you won a trophy before that one?
What? So did West Ham win a trophy in before? When was 1901? Spurs' first trophy was in 1902.
You won a trophy before us. We won a trophy more recently. What the hell does that even mean? We've won more trophies than you. I can't. Do you know what? I honestly thought having banter with Angus and Arsenal. Oh, good God. Good God.
I mean, Angus is deluded, but I think this guy's just won the award of being the most deluded person I've ever seen.
Mate,
I don't know if you saw FPL Mind, but it said England against West Germany. I don't think it said West Ham against West Germany. You utter moron.
Honestly,
Barry's an echo chamber. What?
Honestly,
echo chamber. Oh, here we go.
West Ham have less trophies than Wolves.
Echo chamber. Okay.
Mate, honestly.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I'm actually going to check this now. When was the last time? When?
I know. I've got it here. I've got it here, Brian. They won the London League Division 1 as Thames Ironworks in 1896 and 97. They were runners up, and they won it in 1897 and 98.
Big up.
Before the Conference League.
I'm going to get rid of Ashley on Barry on Savage streams, just agreeing with everything, you simp. That's not what a simp means, Ashley.
I will say, I just want to say to the West Ham fan, the last trophy you won before the Conference League, I was 1 year old. It was 1980. And since then, we have won 3 FA Cups, 2 League Cups, and the Europa League, all in the time that you've won 2 trophies. So,
and apparently, Brian, you can't agree with someone even if it's true because you
now no one's asked. Now no one's asked.
Oh, okay.
No one's asked. He asked about who won a trophy. They won a trophy before us, but then that's a big thing. But then when I say we've won 6 trophies in the last time between your 2 trophies, no one cares.
I know it's a troll. And we shouldn't buy it, but it is quite funny.
It's funny.
It's quite funny. Angus, mate, we all forgive you. We apologize.
No. Whoa, Ben. I'm not. No. I'm not doing this. We're not forgiving Angus for his sins. We're not giving Angus for his sins just because there's someone more deluded, stupid, dumb than Angus, right? And Angus is funny, so we're not letting Angus off the hook. This is not a let Angus off a hook. So, but this FPL Mind guy, I'll tell you what, FPL Mind, put your real name, put your real photo, and then start having a conversation. Not something you've dreamt up in your mum's basement or something else. You know, unbelievable. These people. I mean, I'm sure Ben can find out, can't you, when they joined or do all those things?
Oh, I can do.
If you could be asked, Ben. If you can be asked.
Mate, honestly,
I want to know who's won more trophies, West Ham or Millwall. Probably West Ham.
West Ham have probably won that one, bro.
Probably, but I'd hope it's Millwall.
Could you imagine West Ham get relegated and Millwall get promoted? Just imagine.
Mate, it's just it's fun and games. You got to laugh.
It is fun and games. It's a bit like someone saying, "I don't want players." Did anyone watch that game of football last night? By the way, because that was an insane that Bayern Munich Real Madrid game.
Game of football.
That was an insane game of football. But, and I'll say this now, dumb Spurs fans saying, "I only want to get people from the Prem because they're experienced." What, like Basuma? Like Odebear, those types of experience, yeah? Those good players.
Exactly.
Nah. We're gonna ban that because it just isn't true. So they're gone. Okay. Oh no, it's not. We didn't do that. That's just not true. That's not true. We won't have any comments said about other YouTubers here because it's just not fair, and they are not here to defend themselves.
Yeah,
correct.
Oh my God! It wasn't even the greatest game. Wrexham Southampton was. That just proves everything that we've been saying. Thank you.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you.
It's madness.
Well, it's been a tumultuous stream, everyone.
It's been a lot of fun.
It's been a tumultuous stream.
And Angus, just because you ignored my comment earlier, you can still do the quad, mate. Second 4 times in a row, 4 years in a row. Yeah, that's a quad as well. Second again, ole ole.
Honestly, I have to say, honestly, that guy.
That's brilliant. We won't bring up any more.
Anyway, Ben, the most important thing happening this week, not Tottenham against Sunderland on Friday. It is Brain's film coming out this Friday in cinemas. California Scheming.
Yeah, but
that's a shameless plug. Directed.
How dare you bring up Brains McLeod's film? How dare you?
I was speaking to Brains via WhatsApp. It's not coming out here till October.
How dare Brains McLeod not release the film in Canada until October? How dare he?
You know what he said the other day? He said, guys, I'm doing a gala on Wednesday. I'm up to Glasgow on the Thursday. Then I'm back because we're all going. It's me, Ben, Sim, Marlon, Danny's coming back. I mean, he's a fraud anyway, but Danny's coming back. We're going to go and watch it all, and there's a Q&A. And he goes, I've been all over the place with ITV, with BBC, with TalkSport, with everything else. Scott, hang on. Scott, we were agreeing yesterday, and that doesn't happen very often. So don't come in here, mate, and say this new fraud guest, yeah? But anyway, California Scheming is about Brains' life. Rappers that decided that they weren't gonna, they weren't gonna get signed with their Scottish accents. They changed to American, and the rest is history. So go and watch it.
You're getting paid for this link.
Hopefully.
Wait, do you know the weirdest thing? I saw
Brains. If you're watching Brains, we're too small for Brains to watch, even though we know Brains.
I saw
we're too small for Brains McLeod. But Brains, you better be paying us for this.
I saw his WhatsApp story.
Yes, you both send him a WhatsApp. He owes me £100.
No, but what I will say, James McAvoy was on Roman Ranganathan's podcast, and they were talking about it, and they mentioned Brains, and he's like, "Oh my God, I've got Romesh Ranganathan using my name." Mate, it's a big thing, and fair play to Brains, man.
Stop, man. It's a really nice bloke. We've had the pleasure of meeting Brains many times.
Quality bloke. Literally lives around the corner from me. Literally, or back home.
But
fair play to him.
Any final thoughts, everyone, before we wrap the shark? Because we've gone for 43 minutes longer than we usually have.
I will say, Ryan let me know that West Ham have won 7 trophies in their life, which is one less than the amount of FA Cups we've won. Before we talk about everything else, so always in our shadow. Always in our shadow.
We shouldn't even compare, Brian. It's not.
When they say apples and oranges,
no, it's comparing watermelons to peas.
I mean, they're the same colour, Ben. So you know.
Well, the size matters, right, Barry? Size does matter, supposedly.
Okay. So yeah,
is that what Mickey told you?
No comment. Any final thoughts? We're going to end the show in 7 minutes. This has been a long stream.
I just say that just shows what this show is all about. We were just talking about West Ham to Spurs and watermelon to peas, and somehow it became sexually motivated. It's like the mate. He's at it again. Look, I don't know. Do you not understand? We are at peace with this.
I made peace with this a long time ago. I'm fine with this.
Exactly. Which just goes to show that our border and everything. I don't understand that there's fans trolling us. It's like, okay, yeah, it's not good, It's not good, but
It's like if you've ever seen the younger folks in the audience, if you've never seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail, we are the knights. We are the Black Knight with no arms and no legs. That's us.
That's
us.
I will say as well, to me, Spurs going down is a bigger story than Leicester winning the league.
100%.
And I will say, and I'm going to make, honestly, should West Ham go down, I am going to be on Sava's show every day until I see that guy in the comment.
Yeah.
And then I'll say, pause for a minute. I've got to address something. So I mean, like I said, if you lose on Friday and Spurs win or draw, whatever, and we're above you, I look forward to seeing you on Monday's comments. I really look forward to seeing you.
Yeah, don't go hiding. Don't go hiding.
Because you're scared. Oh, mate, this guy, honestly.
And I just put it on for you, Scott. The camera is just for you, mate. Just for you. I never thought I'd see in a day that me and Scott are messaging about some ridiculous comments and we're agreeing with each other. So
yeah,
there we go,
mate. It just goes to show what is wrong with the world and what is going on with our football club. It's just insane. It's just madness. But it's back. Premier League football is back. Why are we going to send you a link? Like Nick said, you've got a fake picture of yourself, fake name, and all you've done, the whole thing is troll and be stupid. In what world? Have you ever been on Sava's show? Has he sent you the link?
No.
Exactly. Scared. I think Ellie might have just blocked him.
Probably.
I think Ellie might have just blocked him. But yeah, if you're still watching, I would say, look at me. I've got jazz hands because of the scare. Oh no, he's still here. He's still here. Or they are still here. Let's just say they, because God knows.
Yeah, because they might get offended.
What time is it back home? It's
3:30.
3:30. Oh, school's out.
It's Easter holidays, Brian. It's Easter holidays.
Ah, there you go. That must be what it is.
What can we say? Ben's trying to be all professional in the background to make it coffee. It's so funny.
Nick, you disrupt it.
No, Kuva. No, Kuva. I'm not getting my nipples out. All right. I know you want it. I know Kudus wants it.
I think he's muted. I think he might have muted his. He's muted the mic. I think he might.
He's definitely muted it because he wouldn't want to have this being discussion.
100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. Nick, what are you thinking about Spurs Sunderland result wise?
Well, look, I don't know what to think. We've seen these players. We've seen what they've served up the last 3 years, right? So are they suddenly going to change because there's buzzwords coming out and we've seen a video and the players are happy? Well, they haven't shown it. So look, the proof will be in the pudding if they go on a run. But bearing in mind we haven't won a game this year and it's April now.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind that bearing in mind that I don't know where the goals are coming from. Kudus isn't back. Maddison looks like he's got one leg like mine and one leg like a stick in the garden.
Yep.
So he's definitely not going to be back this season as much as he probably wants to be, but there's just not enough time to get everything up to speed. Obviously, there's the added sort of niggle with obviously Granit Xhaka being there and everything else. So look, to sit there and say we need a win is obviously an understatement, but I think just even a draw would suffice for the moment. De Zerbi needs time with these players. He needs time to imprint the system. We know how dumb these players, how useless these players are. So look, if it means that we've got what? Sunderland, then what we got? We got Sunderland, then we've got Brighton at home. So realistically, that's the game we need to be targeting. If we could get 4 points, which would be incredible, realistically, 4 points might be enough. I don't think, looking at the fixtures, I don't think West Ham, we saw what they did that was another great game. Let's give them their flowers. West Ham Leeds FA Cup game was a great game, but
Yep.
I just don't. Without Somerville, they just look. They just look. I think it's between. I think you can sit there and say there's a semantics because Leeds are still in the FA Cup, Forest are still in Europe, but I think it's between us and West Ham. I know you can sit there and say Leeds can get dragged back into it, but unfortunately, unfortunately, or fortunately for them, they're much better at home. So I think Leeds will be all right. I think Forest will be all right. As much as we'd love, it's kind of a toss-up. You want Forest to go down because Wolfie would never hear the end of it, and that'll be quite funny. And West Ham to go down for obvious reasons. But look, I just think whatever happens, it's in our control, right? Because we play last, I think, every game week until the end. So we know what we need to do. Whether that adds more pressure, I don't know.
I think it does.
I just think we just need to forget about whoever's playing who, whatever's playing who. But what we need to do is what we haven't done in a very long time, and that's when we have the opportunity to put a gap between us and the teams below us. And that's wherever we've been in the league, we failed to take it, right? I mean, obviously, like the other weekend, it helped us. But we had an opportunity to kind of go above it. So look, it's going to be tough. 7 cup finals and all that jazz. I just hope that Arsenal just bottle it, man. Seriously, that's all I can hope for. And Man City look good. And I just want, Arsenal stay in the Champions League as long as they need to, because that gives them a distraction. The moment they're out of that, I think that, if they go out to Sporting, I think then I think they're definitely going to win the league. But if they go deep and if they get to the final by some miracle, then that helps everyone out. But I think there's going to be so many twists and turns. I don't think where we've had it in the past, where you think this is a win, this is a win, this is the win. I think there's going to be a lot of draws, and I still think that although it's 9 points, it's obviously 6 points. 6 points with their game in hand, 3 points potentially with the game that they play each other in. Look, it's not done until it's done, right? And I think the way that both teams are playing at the moment, I think City just know what to do, and Arsenal, they certainly know how to bottle it. So that's all we can hope for. Us staying up, Arsenal bottling it, and West Ham getting relegated. Whereas a few weeks ago, we were thinking Arsenal winning the league, West Ham are staying up, and Chelsea are going to relegate us at Stamford Bridge.
Yep.
So,
mate, if we get relegated at Stamford Bridge, I can't think of anything. The only other thing that would be worse is at the filth.
Yeah. You can kind of sit there and say, do you know what? They probably, they've arguably been the best team, so they probably deserve to finally get over the line. But it's just the funniest thing if they don't do it again. And where do they go from there?
I've got a feeling that Bayern Munich are going to win the Champions League this year. I've got so much positive energy, and they're starting to come together, aren't they? That Bayern Munich team, now that Musiala's back in that team, top quality player, possibly world class. That kid. It's such a shame he chose to play for Germany instead of England. If he was playing for England, he'd be the first player.
You see their bench last night: Musiala, Alphonso Davies. Who else was on there? It was like insane. I just think.
I
Bayern
won't, Angus. I won't.
Munich,
But Bayern
had
Munich
so
at
many
home.
chances yesterday. They should have been 3-0 up before they even scored. I just hope that doesn't come back to bite them because there. And yes, Angus, I do realise you can go 12 points on Saturday, but let's get to the end of the game week before we start saying that because Man City will have 2 games in hand, which means they can then go back to 6 points. So let's wait until the game weeks have been played and all the games are equal. And then you'll be able to see, Angus. Let's not. That's like us saying, well, West Ham can go above us. They can, but actually, the game week doesn't finish until Chelsea have played Man City. So let's
100%.
Let's wait and see before we start.
Let's have a look at Bayern Munich.
Inventing things.
Look at Bayern Munich's bench last night.
Well, I have to say, whilst he's looking that up, do you know what? I was talking to Craig yesterday. I want this, but I kind of don't, just in case it doesn't work out. I would love nothing more than an Arsenal Bayern Munich final and Harry Kane destroys them.
Yeah.
But then also them being in the Champions League, they're going to have 2 games a week during the build-up to the Premier League. Well, Man City has a clean run.
Yeah.
But could you imagine if they get to the Champions League final and Harry Kane just destroys them?
Yeah.
That would be incredible. But Arsenal being in the final will be a big problem.
And Joe, there's no Arsenal fandom, but you have to give them.
Got to give credit where it's and that's we have a massive problem with Arsenal fans. Like we had it with Angus the entire show, him saying that Harry Kane isn't elite or isn't the best player in the world. We don't want to be the way Arsenal fans used to. I'm not saying this is Angus. I went to a school. I did go to a school. I went to school with an Arsenal fan, and we had Luka Modric in our team. And you'd say Thomas Rosicky is average. And the first thing an Arsenal fans still do it. They say, well, he's better than all your players, innit? When we had Luka Modric in our team, who's gone on to win a Ballon d'Or, and Gareth Bale, that's gone on to win multiple Champions Leagues. So we need to not be Arsenal fans by saying that every player that doesn't play for Arsenal is... We don't have to say that every Arsenal player is a world beater, but Arsenal are a very good team at the moment. They are a very good side. And we've got to give them credit. They are a good side.
I give Arsenal credit for the way they've... For the way that they have... been at the head of the pack. Their style of football and the way they're winning this isn't very football friendly, but you do what you got. Listen, if we won the league this way, I wouldn't give a shit.
No one gives a shit.
But going back to Bayern's bench, have you got it, Ben? That's it. Yeah.
I do.
Oh, he just got it here. Unbelievable.
We've got the Prescott in goal. Who cares? And Erbig in goal. Guerrero, Ito, Kim. Then you've got Alphonso Davies, Leon Goretzka, who would be Spurs' best player if we signed him, or one of them. Leonard Carl's a good player. Bischoff, Musiala, and Nicholas Jackson. Of course, he used to play for Chelsea. It's a very good bench.
Mate, it's a bench where every single one of them walk into our first team.
But also Real Madrid's bench. Brian Diaz, Asensio, Jude Bellingham, Camavinga, Carvajal, Ceballos, the 2 guys.
Danny Ceballos from when he was at Arsenal, he'd get in our team easily.
And Danny Alaba. I mean, that is.
Well, you're telling me
insane.
These elite teams didn't have 2 goalkeepers on the bench?
No, mate. They did.
Bayern Munich did.
You see, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, Bayern Munich didn't actually name the full squad on the bench.
That's why Bayern Munich are not going to win the Champions League. I don't really care about the Arsenal bench. You lost to Southampton.
Check out the Arsenal bench.
They've got salmon. They've got a fish. They've got Lewis Smelly. Mascara's a good player. Norgard is okay. Dalman's a good player. Havertz, good player. Martinelli, good player. Gabriel Jesus,
Mate,
player.
They all walk into our first team.
They would do.
Oh, my little bro's in here.
Big up Emerson Royale.
Yeah, you see?
Emerson Royale.
Emerson
Royale walks
right.
into our team, and because you've mentioned him, I'm just going to play this.
I still love you.
I miss him every day too. I miss him every day.
Uh-huh.
Emerson Royale walks into our team.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
He does, Brian.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
No,
He does.
He doesn't.
He
He
does.
doesn't. He doesn't.
I'd rather have Emerson Royale than Jed Spence at left back.
Sure.
When we didn't have any centre backs for weeks, I'd rather have had Emerson Royale when we had no centre backs.
Sure.
Brian, it's fine. When you succumb
When we had no Pedro Porro for months, Emerson Royale would have come into our team and done the job.
We've never not had Pedro Porro for months.
We did. Didn't have him for months. He was injured for ages.
No, he was not.
He was.
He was injured for 2 weeks, Ben.
Right, let's see what Emerson Royale's been up to on Instagram.
How long was Pedro Porro out injured?
2 weeks.
Not long enough.
It wasn't 2 weeks.
Okay, 1 second. How long was?
Yeah,
Porro?
Kai Havertz is a very good player, and he's got X factor. He always scores in big games. Havertz is a good player.
How would you not want that? Look, Emerson Royale's kid, he gets an Easter bunny.
You're right.
Easter bunny.
You're right. You're right. It was. You're right. It was a month. But do you know what? This shows how bad we have become. Where people are saying, or you two are saying,
no,
that you'd have Emerson Royale, walk into our team. Mate,
He would.
This is how bad the standards of this football club have become.
But we all laughed at him. We all wanted him out. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg.
Not all of it.
Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, who we all hounded out of the football club.
No, I did not.
You didn't. But
I did.
I'll call back Mickey in a sec. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg walks into our team currently. Walks is into it. Moonwalks. He goes full Michael Jackson. Moonwalks into our team.
Mate, like I said, but this is what this football club have done.
But on that note, everyone, it's time to end the show there. We will be back tomorrow for another episode of the Kauffie Company. And no, Emerson Royale is a better defender than Jed Spence, and he scored goals. Emerson Royale
and he gave you no look passes and holding the flair in the North London derby. Mind you, actually, was that the last North London derby we won when Emerson Royale was
100%.
playing? Just saying.
Yeah, had nothing
100%.
to do with Southern Kane. Had nothing to do.
No, it didn't. It's all
No.
Emerson Royale. All Emerson
Well,
Royale.
Emerson Royale. If West Ham won the World Cup, Brian, then Emerson Royale was the saviour of the North London derby. And that's
100%. But we will be back tomorrow at 2 p.m, the usual time for the Kauffie Company. Oh, what? Who's been touching that? Oh, Brian's been touching something happened. But thank you all so much for watching today's show. Have a wonderful rest. Hopefully you enjoyed the 2-hour stream of us arguing with chat. But Barry, what's your catchphrase?
See you later, rats.
And Brian, give us your catchphrase.
2 today, just in case that West Ham fan is there. 1-6 trophies in the time you've won 2. Us are always in your shadow. And as always, Enoch out.
And as always, everyone, if you don't know what the cough is brewing. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Ciao for now.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess. Then when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage